Hi guys, Shelly here, So Shelly Quilts. So I have some binding strips to join, and the easiest way to do that is to take this strip, and the bulk of it is off to the left, and here is the next strip that I want to add, and I'll just turn it face down on top of this strip, and then I will pivot. And so I have a triangle to my right and I have two strips to my left, and I'm sewing needle down. I'll just chain these, and I'm going to put that needle down at the crease, or at that intersection right there. I'm just going to butt that up against the needle. And so now I know I'm joining at the exact right spot, and then I'm going to stitch until I get right here at exactly that. So I could do a pencil mark or something. I'm just going to keep my eye on it and know that I'm stitching directly, and it came out that V. Now I'm just going to take the end of this one. So here we go. I'm just doing this so that you realize that I've got the end of the one I've sewn. So here it is. And that becomes my new one coming from the side. Okay, so this, and my hand is way out to the right, and this are the same strip. They're both ends of one strip. So now I'll just take the next strip, put it on, same thing, let my needle down, hit that intersection, and then I will sew to this. Now I'll show you something interesting in a second here. It does not matter if these are exactly straight at the 45. Okay, if you notice a blip in the video, that was all of my crew coming in. So here we go. I'm going to flip this end, and what I was going to tell you is that as long as you sew from that intersection to this intersection, it does not matter if they're straight. It will still fold out to be a straight in the end. Okay? So you're not too concerned about how straight that is. What you're concerned with is stitching from that V to that V. Now, just for saving fabric, I try to get them pretty much perpendicular, but you don't need to worry about if it ended up perpendicular or not. Okay, so I'll take a couple of stitches in mid-air, put that V against the needle, sew down, come out exactly at the other V, and it will be perfect. So I'll flip the end back around. Boys, glad to have them. Anyway, just flipped that end around and add another, and I'll just keep doing that until I have enough joined for my entire binding. So I'll put it on, turn it to the side, start it at the V, end it at the V. Make sure to follow this to the end. There's the end of that one. Now it's the beginning. I have one more to join, and then I'll show you this cool tail of them. Needle to the V, sew to the V. Okay, so now let me pull that around here. So now I end up with this daisy chain of all these pieces that are joined. So I can just clip those apart. I usually do this over at the iron, but I'll open them up and it's a perfect join because I stitched from V to V. So then I will just trim these off about 1/4 of an inch. Cut the little dog ear. Then I'll take it to the iron and I'll press it shut, and then I'll press it open. And by stitching it on the diagonal, that bulk then is situated. I'll fold that to the outside so that we can see how none of that seam lays on top of itself. And then even when the binding is flipped again, this bulk is all spread out along that length. So that's just how you join your strips quickly. This is Shelly with Sew Shelly Quilts, and I just thought you might want to see that. Bye.